Hey, what's up again, everybody? It's Robert184, 2Rs2Bs, Gundam Reviews.net, and Freedom's gonna get out of the picture here, Strike Freedom in this case, because there's more important news for old fans of Seed, and by old fans I mean also the new fans that have been watching the HD Blu-ray re-releases which have been coming out and available online, because there's gonna be big news for people that are fans of canon suits, and I'm talking in an illustrious sense, more specifically about the Perfect Strike Gundam, which is going to be coming out next year in February as part of the the HG re-release line for Seed, where we've seen all sorts of recolors where they've just brightened up the colors and they've done some good stuff. They've also been adding new kits, so it's going to be interesting to see more details about this. You'd figure with the price right now, 1,700 yen for this February release, that it's just going to be the regular Ale Strike Gundam, so with a couple more parts, a couple more plates thrown in there. You don't think it's going to be re-engineered, as we've got the real grade for 5,000 yen between these two, if you want to go take care of that. Nonetheless, now that it's been animated, it's definitely going to be on a lot more people's minds, I think, and probably going to end up on a lot more people's shelves. And continuing on with news from the R line down there, this is the M1 Astray from the HG remaster line. This one wasn't actually redone, this was just a new addition to that, and it looks like we're going to be getting another one in the form of the Gundam Astray, the Blue Frame 2nd L, which is just going to be great, because if you want to go back and take a look in the history books, the Blue Frame has had more variations than I think you can shake a stick at. As it's been about 10 years of various mangas coming out, and not to mention the side stories, definitely one of the more popular Gaiden combos in Gundam history. I'm talking about Lo and Guy and the red and the blue frame. Don't forget about the gold frame and its variations too. But if you want to go back and take a look at the Gunpla Bible, in the 1/100th non-grade section, here it is, the 2nd L. We're going back to 2004 July, 2,500 yen there for this Guy suit, which is looking pretty cool, and definitely the one that I think most fans have in their mind. It's very tempting for me to pick up this kit instead of the Master Grade one, because the Master Grade one is from a more recent series, where it was mostly just going to be text with the occasional picture, whereas fans of the original series definitely fell in love with this kit, which is why the high grade that came out at the time, that you can see here, is very, very plain, based on its first appearance early on in the manga. This is going to go back to February 2004 for 1,200 yen, and it's great to see that it's going to be getting a lot more weapons, which is going to explain why it's going to have the extra price of about, I think they said 1,700 yen there, and it's going to be coming out in the spring as well. So more Canon Strike and more kits that probably should have come out a decade ago, but hey, at least they're putting them out now. Anyway, everybody, why don't you let me know what you think of this news, and what do you think of where you could also see in the rest of the high-grade line, or is it all going to move on to Destiny with possible recolors and remakes there? Would love to hear from you with a comment down below. See you next time, everybody. Bye. Anybody else find it strange that Mr. Fix-It Low pretty much ended up with the same red frame for 10 years of these manga outside of a triangle slapped onto his back, and Guy, who doesn't seem to change his clothes or his glasses more than once, changed his mobile suit about 15 times?